like to thanks for invitations by SRKI and this opportunity to sharing my experience with the faculty, students and participants. So up to now, since 6 months, we are continuously listening about the corona and its problems, etc., etc. Right? In the my session, I'm going to start with the introductions. Then what you learn in this session. Then positive impacts of the COVID-19. What is the analysis tool I utilize is mentioned here, and then we discuss some results. So since 6 months we are fighting with coronavirus, and it is not first time for human race, right? Already we have some in a past extra different viruses, but in that case it is a first time happening and it is spread out very fastly and it is cover the entire world. So this is the official WHO dashboard. So in these corona situations we lost our so many family members or friends, relatives, your colleagues, but still doctors, scientists, even the government, police officers, army officers become a wall and resisting the corona for us as a humankind or protecting us, right? So it is really good by the doctors, scientists, engineers and government. But rather than thinking everyday negatively, we have also some positive impact. Say, since so many years government is planning to clean Ganga, try to reduce carbon emissions, right? Try to increase the forest, try to pure the air. A person who is living in a Delhi and Bombay, they know what is the problem. So many times they close the Delhi for 1 day or 2 days because of the pollutions. But after the investing million of the rupees or dollar or multiple of the project, whatever we try to achieve is almost failure for the our mother earth. But the corona saw it because of the lockdown, not the corona, right? It is clean our nature, reduce the pollutions and bring each and everyone near to each and everyone. We are trying to help. No one is maintaining these beloved conditions, right? But we are trying to show this positive way. Even in the lockdown, so many NGOs, so many religious organizations, even the billionaire people start the serving food to the needy people. I think I never found in the history anywhere in this much large scale people helping to each other, right? So it is not for any single persons or any community or any country. It is for entire human race. See, as a scientifically we more depend on John Hopkins dashboard. It is official data. Just you can see in this bottom my cursor. It is 2 hour old data. You can see there is the global cases. Around 8.4 lakh people is died. Even we say we are a best in the species and living in the 20th century, we have multiple advanced instrumentations, medical science, imaging science and etc. Still we are facing the problem. This is developed by John Hopkins University and is almost the first dashboard for humankind. You can access, just write dashboard for John Hopkins and you get it. It is a more trusted than all. It is collecting the data from overall world. We are not going to discuss the data and etc. We are interested in the pollutions and etc. So by end of the sessions you will be able to explain what is a satellite's images and what is provide informations in the case of the us. Here it is describes the capabilities of satellites for pollutions observations and monitoring. So I choose this topic as per the discuss with the SRKI. So researchers, students can do by themselves. So at the end of the sessions you are able to access true color images, aerosols understanding, clouds, PM 2.5 particle, PM 10 particles, air pollutions forecasting, detections, even the some satellites images you can done by yourselves. So most popular image during the April and May month in the all the social media and newspaper. In the morning of the Jalandhar, some people wake up and say, we are reached near to the Himalaya or Himalaya came to us. No, they both are same as it is positions, but due to the clean environment, a Jalandhar city in a Punjab is around 200 km away from the Himachal mountain range, but it is visible, right? So it is the positive impact of the corona. You can say not the corona but positive impact of the lockdown, right? Almost all the industries, vehicles, pollutions are reduced or almost stops. Even in the Rome city, you can see the rivers are very clean. India Gate, before lockdown image and after lockdown image, you can compare very easily how beautiful it is look like. Even the animals, birds are free to moving everywhere because there is no any kind of interruptions by human. Even in some countries there is a showing the wild animals or elephants are moving on the road just like naturally, just as they was moving in a past because it was actually their own the earth. After the human species they create the jungle of the concrete. In the Venice and some other countries we are able to see bottom of the river, it is clean and neat. Taj Mahal is look more white, roads and trees are happy, you can see, and there is a no dust, no plastic, no pollutions. Even in the noon or evening time you feel fresh because of the fresh air. Almost in the early morning when we go for walk or exercise we found very fresh and healthy air. And in the some cities still we need air purifier in the home, but in the lockdown period, after the lockdown, you found anytime you are breathing it's almost healthy and good. Okay, those was the images in the previous slide, but when we reach scientific data you can see this is the river images and it is a 2013, 14, 15, 16 and etc. And it is a false color composite. False color composite means from the satellites a visible wavelength cannot be passed from the clouds and pollutions. So we use infrared, microwave or different wavelength. So in the infrared and different wavelength or hyperspectral, the reflection of the body or particles is different than true color. So suppose in the infrared the vegetation is look like a red color, but in the visible wavelength the vegetation is look like a green. So actually satellites image provide the false color, it is not look like what we are looking in a Google Earth, right? So all are the scientific data. Then next to you can compare the two image, almost you share in the social media or you found just there is a polluted area, this is non-polluted area, the pollution is reduced, but how we can trust or how we are finding those things, right? So I am going these things today to you how you can see by yourself. See, this is one of the satellite Modi's NASA satellites. It's reading for 11 July to 7th August. This you can see the time mark on the bottom left side. It is continuously moving. The black line is a no data because satellites have some limitations, right? So this is the also GIF you can create, or you can create the video by yourself after this session. So I am going ahead. See, in this analysis tool I am use satellites image, right? Almost environmentalist or scientist or doctor use the handle and device, just go with the device in the area and trying to record the air pollutions and readings and etc., right? But in our case we are trying to cover entire globe, so we can compare the images, we can see the images, right? So satellites image cover entire globe, while handheld instrument in your laboratories are reliable for those area or for those region only. The limitations is around 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer maximum in your cases, but in our cases there is a no limitations. We can cover the entire globe, right? So this data is used for the study. What is changes in environment, what is changes in pollutions, what is changes in the concentrations, right? Then after the analysis, and we are forecasting for the humankind, right? Same like we are forecasting for the weather, where there is a rain, where there is a temperature, where the tornado and etc, right? Then also used for the monitoring purpose like fire and gaseous forms and many more, right? So I am going to teach you how you can do by yourself, but before that I feel, as discussed with the Bhavan sir, you need to know some basic terms. This is not a limited, but I consider this is some terms you need to know before we start. There is a many more terms are the technical terms. Okay, so there is the orbit, swath, resolutions and remote sensing. So I begin with the orbits. A few people may aware the satellites rotating around the earth, their altitudes are different from 100 kilometer to thousands of kilometer, right? As per the orbit, the imaging capacities are different. See, in the left side image, the yellow orbit is very near to earth, so you are able to see very nice image compared to magenta color, but the coverage of magenta color is very large compared to yellow color. Just like you are taking a picture very nearly, just like a selfie, and someone taking the image of entire group just 10 feet or 100 feet away, right? So rotating orbit or plane around the earth is considered as an orbit. There is a equatorial orbit, this is the polar orbit. Polar orbit is used for mostly forecast, weather and for the measurement for covering the entire globe. There is the combinations of the two equatorial and polar orbits, right? So it is rotating around the earth and provide the images continuous to us and rely on the earth's surface. The second term is a swath. Swath means a satellite is continuously moving in a space. The velocity is between 4 to 7 kilometer. It is a minimum average velocity because at that velocity is necessary, because the velocity is reduced, then earth gravitational force attracted and satellite come to the earth. If velocity is much higher in the space, then it is escape from the earth gravity and go to the deep space. So this velocity is necessary around 5 to 7 kilometer per second, right? So it is my CCD, means charge coupled device, or you can say my camera. So camera have a small pixels. Right now you are looking for 8 megapixel, 10 megapixels camera, 16 megapixels camera, means this kind of 16 megapixels in the my array, right? So if I am around 300, 400 or even 36,000 kilometer away from the earth, then I am able to cover some area. So as you are taking the picture from your mobile, the exact right side and left side you are not able to cover. For that you need to move camera. Suppose you need to cover entire surrounding, you go to switch over for panoramic image, right? Same thing from the my satellites, I am able to coverage some distance on the earth, not the entire globe, just in a once, right? So a distance horizontally covered, it is known as a swath. So in the case of the Moody's data which I am going to be used, it is around 2300 kilometers. So in that satellite sensor, it is a 2600 kilometer is a swath, is a horizontally, and vertically it is around 13 kilometers, right? So even the zooming, zoom out, geometry, different angles, straight, direct, back, front and nadir view depend, the resolutions of images change. So there is a one small demonstration in the right side GIF. You can see how the satellite is moving and covering the globe. So not entire globe is covered. As per the rotation is going, you can see black area is going to be minus and it is covered, right? So once the entire orbit period is complete, then you can say the globe is covered by image. It is started and covering the images of the earth. See, after a particular revolutions, it is covered the entire globe. Now the second term is resolutions. All the images are taken from the space of the one place. See, in the first slide you can see the resolution is a 10 meter by 10 meter, means horizontally 10 meter and vertically 10 meter. It is considered as a 1 pixels. 1 pixel represent only one color, right? In your mobile it is a 10 megapixel or 16 megapixels in a tiny 1 or 2 mm lines, right? So if you go to second image, it is a 4.8 meter, means almost double resolutions you can say, right? So whatever represented by 1 pixel, here it is represented by 4 pixels. So you can see this greenery is very clean and able to see some roads, right? If you go for more, it is furtherly double, means in that case whatever the represent in a 1 pixel, it is represented by 16 pixels. So it is a 2.4 megapixels, sorry 2.4 meter resolutions. This is the 1.2. So image in this represented by single pixel is representing by 32 pixels. So it's have only one color pixels, it's have a different 32 colors. The object you are able to see not clearly, the houses and road you are able to visualize. It is some kind of the residential area, see, and there is a road. But if you go with the 0.6 meter, 0.6 meter is around, you can say 1.8 feet, right? Even small car can be visualized very easily in that image, right? You can identify a car and its constructions company, right? Manufacturing company. So it is a different resolutions. So it is interpreted easily here. But if I go the next image, you can see a right side, it is not a blur image, it is a pixel size, right? As I told you, pixel size is vary from 0.1 meter to 100 kilometers. So maybe a 1 pixels can represent 50 to 100 square kilometer, right? See, the same image is second location and a first location, but have a better resolutions and much better resolutions. So this is a spatial resolutions. It is depending on your pixel size, right? Suppose you are taking the group picture from a distance, you can identify the persons who are in a picture, right? But you cannot identify the person's face exactly. What is their beard, what is their earrings, what is their headphone, right, etc. You cannot see easily. So it is just like that. So remote sensing is one of the big science, and if you need to learn remote sensing, you require at least 3 to 4 months properly. But I am going to explain very shortly. Remotely we are sensing some features. It may be industry, it may be road, it may be residential area or anything, right? So it's our two type, active remote sensing and passive remote sensing. Here whatever I am showing, it is a passive remote sensing. In the case of the active remote sensing, it is generate the energy, collide with the object and reflect the energy. Just like you are taking a picture with the flash, it is a active, right? If you are taking a picture without flash, it is a passive remote sensing. In the passive remote sensing, we are use the natural light, right? So the purpose of this image is showing from the sun, multiple different kind of radiations are generated, right? And it is come to the earth. Even due to the different climates and different reactions with the climate, it generates a different pollutant, different chemistry, right? So it is sunlight react with the moisture particles, the pollutant gas, and etc. It may be lead to the acidic rain, affect the forest, agriculture, animals. It is create the fogs and haze for the traffic. It is reduce the visibility. Industries are generate in continuous the emission of the pollutant, fire, smokes. Even it is directly affecting the health. As per the WHO data, in the last 2 years, around 4 million people die because of the pollutions. It is a very large number. It is not directly effect and immediately effect, but it is a long term effect. If you are living in the polluted area, Surat people aware about that. In the Ankleshwar, even you are passing from the Ankleshwar, you put the handkerchief on your mouth, even you are inside the AC, right? It is a polluted area, right, in the Delhi city or etc. So it is reduce your life. It is not immediate effect, but you can say it is a small poison to your human, right? So as I told you, it is not only one particle. The entire process is just from different emissions of the gas, radiations from the sunlight, atmospheric relationship, and our meteorology, right? If rain is continuous, it is almost vanish all the pollution to the earth, right? So it is a totally chemistry, right? So pollutants are near to the earth surface, you can say within 1 or 2 kilometers, and in the atmosphere up to 10 to 20 kilometers. Because of the aeroplanes and etc., the pollutants are living, right? And very light particles going in the air. So pollutants are just not single, they are the chemical process, right? And because of that, it is arising. So here I am going to just tell you a small about the different satellite sensor. Just as you are using the UV, infrared, spectrometer, air pollutant, O2 meter, CO2 immobilizer, right? Same thing, we have a MODIS satellites, and it's have a Terra and Aqua sensor, right? So it is a aero-optical depth. It is a column aerosol loading, can be used for estimate PM 2.5 and PM 10. MISR, it is a Terra satellites, Terra sensor. So it is colorimeter aerosols loading and different particle size bins. In some cases, aerosol height is also able to measure. OMI, it is a aura, absorbing aerosols in the atmosphere and total aerosol concentrations, and traces the gases. VIRS, it is NBPS and JPSS, aerosols, optical depth, and aerosol types. So are two terms, Terra and Aqua. Terra means it is a descending order, and Aqua is a ascending order. Ascending order means satellite start the scanning the earth from north pole to south pole, means it is a descending order. It is known as a Terra, right? And from south pole to north pole means going south to upside in a north, it is a Aqua, right? Even we have a multiple Calypso, Polestar, and recently we have a Tropos and Geos R and S satellites, right? So you found this kind of the image in your study books or in material in research paper. This is showing the PM2 concentrations, right? So this is the area have a higher concentrations of the PM 2.5, right? This country have a less, and this is known as a legends or bar, where it is representing the concentrations of the pollutant on the color scale. See, it is the real data of the OMI satellites and TROPOMI. You can compare easily. See, in that case you can see the Tropami recently nitrogen oxide's resolution is 3.5 by 7.0 kilometer square, means the pixel size is 3.5 by 7.0 kilometer. So a single pixels is covering around 25 square kilometer. You can say a 1/4 part of the Surat city, right? 25 square kilometer, it is a part of the 1 pixels. In the left side image you can see there is a scanned area and showing a small pixels, right? Everything is there, but how to access? As I told you, there is a two parts, FCC and TCC. TCC means true color composite, which is human eye is habituated to see in reality. From the deep space, the oceans are look blue, a vegetated cover is look like a green. There is a cloud. We need to differentiate between cloud and smoke, right? See, this is the smoke origin at one place and continues moving in some directions. So this is the white smoke and it is forming anywhere and moving anywhere. So we should be differentiate between smoke and clouds, right? So once we receive the image, it is not look like that. As I told, the vegetations look red color, smokes are white, color of the sea are blue, deep blue, greenish, depending on the pollutant diluted inside the water. So Modi's MSIR, OMI and VSR have a different resolutions. Modi's have a range from 250 meter to 1 kilometer. MSIR have a 275 meter to 1.1 kilometer and OMI have a 30 to 24 kilometer swath, right? So it is just for basic information, for your kind information. Even you can read out the data on the websites. See, note down, this is a very important website which is I am going to present you live practically here. There is a worldview earthdata.nasa.gov. Worldview earthdata.nasa.gov, right? You can search in a Google or anywhere. So once you open this website, it is lead to you here, right? You can see if you click on the worldview.earthdata.nasa.gov, it is a home screen. In the home screen, some ready-made products are there. If you need to fire a bushfire, storms, hurricane, fire detections, tropical cyclone, sunlight presentations, and many more. But I am just avoiding. I am not interested to ready-made data, right? The beauty of this, it doesn't require any authentications. It not require any kind of the login, user ID or password. Anyone can access. See, right now the tracking is going ahead. You can see it is a live image of the 2020 13 August. It is a bar where I can move and switch over the between the different dates. Right now Aqua is going. So from the here as the time is going, Saturday is going up and up and up, and you are able to see once the image is covered, right? Within 3 or 4 hours, if you see, this scanning is done. Right now it is near completed the Australia part, and within 2-3 hours it is completed this Andaman Nicobar and Bangladesh and some region of Russia and China is done by these satellites. Now you are able to see there is a gap in the swath, right? This is because of the earth curvature. At the equator, earth is expanded, and at the pole north and south it is a small, right? So it is the basic screen of the worldview. See, there is a button. I am showing you all the basics button right now, so you can utilize, and please remember this is the sharing the entire screen as a link to on your any page, or you can copy paste, right? to share with your friends or on the media or anywhere, right? Second part is switching over between the different projections, Arctic region, geographic and Antarctic, but for the us geographic region is better. See, this is the zoom in zoom out button, or you can move from your cursor. Say suppose I am going to move zoom here, click here and zooming here. See, so you can see it is a cloud, right? So from this bottom there is a measuring tool. There is a measure a distance, measure a area. So suppose I choose a measure a area and clicking and making a polygon around the cloud, right? So I am estimating it is around 7.4 lakh square kilometer size of the cloud. You can estimate, right? Just I can omit. Even I can measure a distance. See, so just from the west side of India to north, it is around 2.3 kilometers, right? You can measure anything, right? See, even you can measure the swath of this Modis. You can say, so it is my mistake. I measure a distance from point to point. You can see at a time it is measuring around 2.300 kilometers, right? So once it is done, you can remove the measurement. Suppose I am going to 1 day back image, so you can see easily. So it is the image of me, image of the earth is 28th August, right? And suppose I am interested on India, right? So I am focusing right now here. So if I switch over, you can see different cloud conditions, different cloud depositions you can form, right? So suppose I like to take an image of this region and like to share with someone. So just go to the camera button. It is automatically switch over here. You can expand or reduce the size for the measurement purpose. There is a multiple options for the output TIFF file, JPEG file, GeoTIFF file. Even for the AutoCAD operator or GIS expert, there is a KMZ file, right? But the limitation is that if you go below the 500, it is not permitted to download you, right? Sorry, it is a permitting right now because it is a very old data. See, below 60 meter it is not allowed, right? Suppose if you go for the latest image of any location, say today, and I am going to take an image of this region, right? Okay, see, 1 kilometer is allowed to download, but if I go below, it is not permitting up to certain level, right? So just click here, it is automatically downloaded to you, right? Okay, now I am going to 1 day back, right? So it is look better. Now it is a multiple option. The I, it is for the developer options, for the experts and professionals, like creating the coding and getting the source code and for your own websites or code, getting those things. So I am not touching these things because consider you are an environmentalist and biochemistry people. See, so as you can see, it is a my Terra images, right? So here there is a multiple layer in the left side. This is, we know it is a symbol of you are not visible. So this is the mentioning the place label. If I turn on, it is start indicating the labeling of the world, right? If I go zoom level, it is still showing Ahmedabad, Indore, Kota, right? And I am hiding the cost line. I am not interested in the cost line right now because I have a better feature. A second option is a cost line and borders and roads. See, now I have a better interpretations for the satellite's image, right? Okay, so here there is the options of Terra Moody's, Aqua Moody's. If I go 5 to 10 days back, then I can access both. So it is my Terra mode, right? And it is my Aqua mode. You can see the descending and ascending order is changed for the measurement purpose, right? See, I am hiding one and showing one. So actually it is a design by USA. So in the daytime it is a provide that Terra in the USA, and the night time it is provide from the back side of the earth of the Aqua, right? So it is simply turn on and turn off from here. Here you can compare the satellite's image, right? Just by clicking here for last month. So you can compare direct month to month. So we are reaching in our summer region, May or April, almost very less cloud. You can see the formation of the cloud starting and reaching to the us. Even I can compare April 11 and April 2019. What is the difference? See, in the June 2019 we have this much rainfall, 2020 and even 2018, 2016. So you can compare very easily, right? Here the option is a camera, right? If you click on that, you can put starting and ending date, right? And number of frames. And if you say start playing, it can be easily. See, I am taking very short time, so it is not taking much load, right? Okay, it is need to set here 2020, so I can go 2020, going February. Okay, May, June. Here I set the August, right? So if I change the file rate, it is start the loading immediately by my system, and within a few seconds, depending on your internet connectivity, you are visualize. So it is a loading still, and it is start. You can see the cloud formations is changing as per the date, and it is showing on the cursor, right? If you take a small region, a small part, it is loading very fastly. See, which is I show you as a small video in the previously. You can see the clouds are moving, right? You can go between any range, or from here you can select and download as a JPEG image, right? But it is allowed below the 40 days, right? Or 40 frames already mentioned here in the right side. You can read the statements, right? So it is for all of us, right? So it is simply visibly layer, right? Okay, now you think what is the advantage of view? So just I am going to add a layer. So there is a 3 options: by directly product, as a drought, as a air quality index, as a dust storm, fire, as pumps, or as a direct scientific data: aerosol optical depth, gross primary product, flood hazards, see, everything is there, but for me it is just better here, right? Suppose I am going to find aerosol depth, so just I am typing here aerosol, right? In the aerosol depth I think we seeing okay, for line and region dt by dB, just I click here and my layer is added. See, easy. Now I go for the our before lockdown time and after lockdown time. Almost in the March we got the lockdown, right? So this is the image for the India. You can switch over between the dates and you can compare, right? See, this is the layer which is I added. I can close, I can turn on, right? See, so I am choosing right now. There is the legend, it is mentioning here as per the color band. If we go red, it is a maximum, right? And if you go yellowish or light yellowish, it is a minimum, right? So almost in the India, lockdown was announced in around 25th March and after that, right? So just I am taking the one of the image of 21 March or 22 March, which is a better, I think. Okay, this 23 March image is a better, covering entire India. There is a no any swath cut or anything, right? So once I taken, I just go for start comparisons button here. So you can see it is a 23 March image as a side, right? And this is my 16 March. No, I am not interested in a 16 March. I am interested for next one. 23 March is already we have. So I go for the 24. Almost 25th March onwards there is an announcement of the lockdown in India. Let us go ahead and see and compare. 27, 28, even 28 have some problem here. 29, 30. Okay, I think this is a better. We can compare, right? See, it is a just 1 week or 5 to 6 days, right? So you can simply compare the image before and after. See, in the northeast region is very nicely covered. See, the white part is indicating there is a cloud coverage, right? This is the region have a still some problems and increase the pollutions, because in the southeast region have so many power plants for energy productions are there. So power plant is working for the provide the electricity, but you can compare the bottom Gujarat part and this part, right? You can download this image, right? See, I just expand so you can see very carefully. It is a previous and it is a current, right? Suppose in the next I go ahead, see, if I go with the April 2 or 3 week, you can see what is the difference. It is around almost every region is clear. So a left side A image is showing before lockdown and right side image is showing after lockdown. So you can directly compare, right, the positive effect of the cleanliness. So it is not up to limited to aerosol. Even you can just close the comparison mode, right, and going to add one more layer. You can say aerosol is directly related with the rain. So precipitations of the rain. So I am just going to add ascending rain or descending range ratio. So you can see easily in the comparison mode. There is a precipitation rate of the rain, it is for the rain and it is for the snow. So you can see easily in the right side, the blue part is showing our mountain range of the Himalaya, and in the left side there is a nothing. For that I need to add for the both, right? In the right click, add layer, frame participations, right, close. So you can see this is the precipitation rate, not exactly there is a rain, right? So you can compare before and after. So this is the cloud coverage, you can see here. So it is also reason to reduce the pollutions, right? It is just examples. Even if I am not interested, then I can remove the my layer, I can continue with the my previous layer, right? Even I can exit from the comparison, right? And going to add for the layer, say ecology, say night ecology CO2, right? CO2 exchange rate. Okay, so I am added this layer, right? Even if you are interested, you can read what is the layer providing, what is the information here. See, so this is the exchange rate of CO2 here, right? So it is a maximum rate indicating in our area. But once again, if we go with start comparisons with 23 March and here the April, you can find the large difference. See, the CO2 exchange rate is decreased. It means the CO2 production is already decreased, right? It is a B side right image of the 13th April, and this is the image of the before lockdown. So you can see it is a very, very positive impact, right? So it is a just, you can say, sky, right? Because there is a no limitations. You can search anything here which is provided by the NASA. Nitrogen dioxide as a troposphere column, you can add simply, compare. See, and if I start the comparison with my two previous data, you can see easily. Sorry, I am removing this layer, removing, and also going to add a layer of the nitrous oxide. Sorry, added layer. See, you can compare. This is the my A and this is the my B. B is after, A is before. So still this area have a more pollutant. This is the not possible because of the satellites cam resolutions and problem. So you can compare. So just it is up to you, right? You can add the any layer. Even I can add the dust score, right? Enable the layer and checking. See, dust is a natural phenomena. It is not for us, right? But still you can compare. Very, very small. The current situations of the dust and next situations you can compare. So in the comparisons, it's provided between the two. You can make as a video and you can find the multiple things. Even the layer, you can search anything which is available, right? So it is a drought, tornado, flood, even a severe storms you are able to see. See, as per the current data they are forecasting. So you can see the storms may be going to generate from here, right? It may become a cyclones. So just up to you. you can choose as per requirement. There is a multiple datas are there, right? Day, night, different models. Just type whatever you like to be search PM 2.5 or PM 2.5, PM 10, whatever you like to be add, you can see, right? So it is showing dusted layer here. It is a still loading, or we go for the back few days, then it is a better. You can, it is taking a time to be load due to the speed and everything is there. Still it is not loaded. I think something is wrong, or maybe I open multiple layer continuously, that's why. So it is a just example. You can see or you can download data at free of cost without any login, without any technical knowledge. Yes, you require some basics knowledge which sensor provide what kind of the informations, right? So I back to the my slide. So it is a world view Earth data. See some specifications of the MODIS. The orbit is around 705 km height. It is crossing the equator at 10 o'clock 30 am at the ascending node, and Terra is crossing at 1:30 pm night, right? The scan ratio is at 20.3 rpm. Cross track or brooms tracking, both are the different. It is a technical part. SWOT dimension, as I told you, 2300 approximately square kilometer by 10. The weight of the satellite is around 200 kg. Its consuming power from the solar is 162 megawatts, watts. Data rate when the satellite transfer the satellite's image to the Earth relay station, when atmosphere is clean, it is around 10 mbps. When there is a orbital view, it's a 6 mbps. Quantization means 12-bit spectral resolutions we can achieve, right? The depth of the color is a 12-bit, right? So spatial resolutions vary from 250 meter, 500 meter, 1000 meter. But if you are using level 1 satellite's image or raw data, then you need these informations. So it is not only the MODIS, but VIRS, MISR, all are there available, and it's our different coverage, different resolutions, different particle detections you can access from here. So the question is rise, if NASA is providing that, then what is the India and ISRO is doing? See, this is a world view. I am switching over to the India. The site is the air quality iirs.gov.in, right? India is one step ahead. India is forecasting of the pollutant for next 6 hour to 36 hour, right? So you can same way zoom in, zoom out, full screen, exit from the small full screen, and we are going to add a layer. So dust, pollutant, satellite based aerosol, air quality index. So just I go for the dust. So I am going to dust PM10. It is almost everywhere is available. So I am suppose planning to visit Surat city within the next 24 hours. So I go for the 24-hour forecast. So this layer is added. I close. You can see. So here you can identify the legends and concentration. So within next 24 hours from the now, the pollutant level for the Surat is, you can say here. So it is very light blue. So it is less than 10, right? But suppose I am planning to visit Kheda or Gandhinagar, then it is around 20 to 40 microgram per meter cube, right? And if I consider the desert area, you can see easily it is a very strongly dust pollutant are there for next 24 hours, right? So I am just removing this layer, and you can go for air quality index. So for next 42 hours, what is the air quality index is here, you can say. So before you start your journey for short term, you can identify it should be advisable to go there or not. is your children's or senior citizens should be come out from home or not, right? So it is indicating it is India. They are just detecting, we are forecasting, right? Even we have a one advanced version, even NASA have a that wind production, then fire informations. So within last 24 hour, where is the fire was detected. So I am just removing this layer. So you can found in last 24 hours the dots are indicating is a fire was there. See. So even the ISRO and IRS define a system nicely. Whenever the satellites detect the live fire within 5 or 10 minutes, almost we have a MOSDEC which is cover the entire India and provide the satellites image after every 15 minutes. On the MOSDEC website, it is produced after 30 minutes for the common people. So once they detect the fire, immediately their email reach to the specific state ministry level and district level, collector level. So they immediately send the latitude longitudes of the region and indicate there is some fire is detected, right? They use the short wave infrared light and it is a detecting by the small temperature variant and flash and reflection of the surface. So it is reduce the possibility of the large fires, right? We know in the last year Australia was suffer very badly for that, but it is very good and it is accessible by every and common people. Even right now we are in a situations of the monsoon. So even wind profile, it is just I am going for the 6-hour forecast from the right now, right? So it is a loading wind directions for me. So it is helpful in the seashore region when the windmills are there, right? So if you see carefully, just I am considering right now considering just Surat region. So if you see Surat region, the directions of the wind is coming from the southwest. You can see it is coming from the southwest and reaching to you, right? Right. So it is different Indian, and there is a, if you like to track the satellites of the different satellites, you can see from the here, and it is my session. I conclude.